Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I'm in Australia and I am coming on today because I wanted to show you what I've done and do a little bit more work on this piece for a cover for your journal, because that's going to actually be on the front of a journal. I don't know how I can show you what. Well, I've got this one here. It's not actually what it's going to go on, but there's a book, and then you just put that onto there like so, you see, and that's what it's going to be. This is going to actually have, this is not the one, because this is another journal, but it's going to be covered in fabric first, and then this is going to be applied to it, which I don't know how yet, but could be sewn, could be stuck, you just don't know. Okay, so when I last was on this piece, because since then I've showed you a couple of other things to make, I know I hadn't done as much as what I've got now, so I've put a chimney on here, which is really, I like it. It might look a big in that, but you know, I don't mind. I think it's really cool. And there's a window, and there's a little knob for the door, and I did some little lavender. Tried to do some little lavender there at the front of this door. Put a little door on that one, and now I'm working on a vine that I'm going to run through there. Righto. Now I only did this much, and then I only did these little pieces, and then I'm going to show you a bit of work on that. Okay, so these are the tiny little, these are the little leaves I showed you how to do, right? And then I've just put on some of these really nice metallic red beads with a little bit of yellow thread, just to give it like a, I don't know what actually that is, okay, whether it's a cherry or an apple. It's something that grows amongst the little wonky houses, okay? I'm thinking mushrooms on here would be good too. I'll have to see how we go, how much space we've got. Now, I'm just going to do another little, wait a minute, I might just show you what I'm doing with the stitches going up the top there. I mean, that's not the right one. Where's the needle? I had it threaded here somewhere. Righto, excuse me. So I'm doing a satin stitch, okay, for the branch part, and then maybe I could make it into a blackberry or a strawberry, because then I could put little bits on it. We'll see what happens anyway. So I'm up to here, and I'm thinking I might go across there a bit and then up the top, okay? So all you need to do with this is come up from where you are when you want to start at. And then I always have my cotton down the bottom. Okay, so I'm just going to go around the corner a bit. Now, you need to come down in there and come back out where you just went into. Right? Okay. That wasn't very long to do, was it? I've just lost me threading here. Okay. I have a confession. I can't see very good anymore to sew. I'm going to have to get myself some sort of, because I love to do this tiny little work, and it's not working for me very good, I'm afraid. I can pretty much see what I'm doing now, but when I do that little needle weaving, I can't see it. I did a bit of it, and I had I did it with the two strands of thread, and instead of just the one like piece of, what do you call this? Pearl thread, like the pearl cotton. It's like a crochet thread or a pearl thread. You can embroider with it as well. And instead of using that, I used two strands of DMC or anchor, whatever it was. I made a bit of a kick out there, but that doesn't matter. That'd be a good place to put a leaf. Anyway, I was trying to do that, and I couldn't see where the two strands were, so it wasn't good. I had to take it out, because I thought, well, if I can't see what I'm doing, I'm sure it doesn't look any good. So make sure you keep taking your thread back this way, because if you don't, it will make a difference to the look of your the stem thing that you're making, because if you go over the other way, it'll look different. You can try it if you want to. I don't feel like, I've already undone a row of this morning, so It just doesn't look, it looks okay as long as you keep doing it. You go one side and back to the other, one side and back to the other, you could do that. But if you got this piece down here all the time, it'll help. So I might not go right to the top because I've run out of thread. Well, I'm going to, and then that'll mean more. But I can go up there as best as I can. I've also done a little bit of like there's straight slow stitches on here. I'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to get it from. I left my scissors out there and I can't find my embroidery ones. So I think I've done some here in the purple. I don't know if you can see that because it's a bit close to the cup. I've done some straight stitches there, and I want to put these along here. So I might just do a little bit. No, is that the wrong colour? It is too. That's not what I'm using. This here's what I'm using for this bit. Yes, that's it there. For this one. Okay, why didn't I use that one? That's nice. Okay, it doesn't matter. Just put a knot in your cotton. Now I figure one here at the corner be good, wouldn't it? One just there. So I want the end of it to be connected to the vine. Okay, so you start it there, and then you put your pin down, right? Maybe I'll just take it over a little bit further, and then you come back around the pin, and you go down near there. You don't be too close because otherwise you won't be able to. Can you see what I'm doing? Go down in there, all right? Now you come up in the middle of there now, right? Still hanging onto your pin in there. Pin's still in there. You go around here. Now, if you're coming around, so you want to go under that first one, over the middle one, and under the one next the other side. Just pull that through. Then go back the other way, over, under, over. Oops. Right. Now, over. See, here I go blind. I can't see. I can't work. There, we got it now. I can see it now. Over. No, that's under. Sonya, is that right? Yes. Right. Over, under, over. I do like the 3D effect on things. I love this sort of embroidery. I've done it heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps, but I really don't want to ever stop. So hubby's gone off to order me some magnifying light thingies or something to help me so I can see to do me sewing, because I'd be devastated if I couldn't do this. And I know I have to get new glasses, but still I need to see what I'm doing. I can see, but I can't just, I don't know, it's just my vision, just because I'm diabetic too. I suppose that's not affected. I won't be pleased at all. Oh dear. Optometrist, here I come. Okay. Yourself all fixed up. That's all you spend your time doing when you get old. You'll get bits and pieces fixed on yourself all the time. Seems like it anyway. I try to avoid them things because I don't know. I'm not happy. Wait a minute, what have I done here? I can't get through. Righto, I'm through. Nobody panic. And then I go down at the bottom and over this one. And I might go down in the back now because that's enough. Okay, so that's enough for the little leaf. See, and you just take your pin out and you got that dear little fella sitting there. Rightio. I might even put another one on the other side. Look at this. Look at me go. I think I should have enough time. I've only had, my clock's been on 12 minutes. So after I've finished the 12 minutes, I'll just set it again for a little while and show you a bit of work on this or whatever we get up to. So there's my pin. So I can come back there like that. Now I just think adding a few more leaves just in different places, that would be good, because you can imagine that they would be like that on the vine, wouldn't they? Pull the wrong thing there, get the right pin, the right needle. Okay. Now we go up here again. Back, we're coming out here near the vine part. You go around that bit. Now, so you're going over that. So you want to go under this piece, over the middle bit, which you can hardly see because it's very short, and under there, like so. And then you need to go back over the end and under the middle one. So this one here will go over, right, and under a minute, and then over and under. Actually, what I'm saying is not what I'm doing, so that's good, because I wasn't supposed to be doing that, was I? I would have got it all mucked up. So that's right there. Now this is over and under and over. Over. No, under, Sonya. Over. Under. Over. Crikey. One lady did tell me that she thought my videos were too long. She did like me work, but she thought my video was too long. Well, I needed that length of time. I was supposed to tell you how to do it, and if you didn't really want to watch me, please just turn it off. I don't want to bother anybody by having too long a video. You don't want to be watching it, I suppose. I can't make them any quicker. You're not doing properly, you know. So I made a mistake there. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go down through the back now anyway. So, whoops. Take the pin out because I was pulling on the pin. There's another little leaf. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look cute? I do think that looks cute. So I'm going to be able to just finish these out in the lounge room anyway, so I can show you later. But I'll put some beads on while we're here. I'm about to get a mouthful of water. Oh dear. I've got a needle threaded. I have a bead needle here threaded, and it's got some yellow thread on it because I wanted the yellow thread with those little beads. And you sort of don't have to have 3 in a little nest, but I thought they looked good to have 3. Just probably put 1, I suppose, or 2 here if you wanted to. I'll see what happens when you put 1 through there. Just come up through the back, pick up your bead, put it on, and then go back through the thing like that. Piece of work. Look. Think I need to put 3 on? I think I need a couple more. Yeah, why not? Now, when I got this far today, and I'm thinking, oh, these look good. Actually, you've got to be through to the top, Sonya. You've got to wait till you get through the top, then pick up your bead. Make sure your cotton's all pulled down through properly at the back, so you don't make any loops, because you don't want them to come undone and your what's name to fall off there, your bead. So I'm going to end this off because it's only got a very small amount of thread on it now, and I don't want it to be right down to the hardly any, and I have to take it off. Okay, so you don't want it to come undone, so you want to have plenty to work with. So what I was thinking, and I probably could do a bit later, because I like the idea of having dimension on this, which I really do. I was thinking about making the houses dimensional too, but that's going to have to be for another day, because really this is looking good as is. I'm going to put a couple of little flowers over here, okay? I've got those little ones with the French knots. I don't know if I showed you those. I think I did, but I need to put in there some. I sort of tried to do the lavender, but it's only a very small space there that I've used. So I might put some little flowers up the side of here, some nice little yellow bits maybe. And this needs something on his little roof. He needs something there on his little roof, doesn't he? Don't know what I'm going to put there on his little roof. Maybe I could just use another sequin. I'll put a sequin on that one. Looks probably a little bit like him. And this roof I did is, so I put lots of stab stitches on that to fasten that on. I like the windows, how they look. They don't look too bad. So let's do some flowers, and really you probably just need to use the strands of thread, you know, not the thicker ones, just the stranded pieces of thread that you have. Oh, here's a bit, and here, look at that. Oh, that's a nice one. This'll be nice. Why haven't I got this rolled on something? I probably haven't got enough of those things. I must give myself some more of them roll-on things, you know, or cut myself out some. That would be an idea. I could do that, couldn't I? Yes, cut out some, Sonya. Ah dear, look, I'll show you how. Let's go do that. This is our woodcraft, wouldn't it? Look, you get your paper, you get you one of these, and you get a piece of cardboard, piece of cardstock, something, anything will do, just for fun's sake, you know. This is how we craft. It's all fun, isn't it? It's all good. We'll get a piece of this, this heavy stuff, you know, what is it? Actually, it's probably not going to be thick enough unless I glue it together. We might do that though, we might glue it together. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to go through here, if it's not too thick. Wait a minute, we'll fix it. Nobody panic. I'll make myself some little, just the one I suppose we'll do for now. I'll wind that cotton onto it. Rightio. This big? Doesn't need to be that big, I don't think. We need two, because I'll glue it together after. Two. And cut it up here a bit thinner. It's long, so that'll be nice. Okay, so what you do is, we'll just do one piece at a time so we don't muck it up. You just go into there and press this down. And I'm lifting it up because I don't want to press it down onto my glass thing that's underneath here. Now, I didn't leave myself much room, did I? Sonya, that wasn't right. Wait a minute, try again. I didn't leave myself enough room to do this. We'll have another go. I was getting excited there, wasn't I? Too excited. Now, I'll take it back. You can see where that's going to come at. You know, by this here, you can see where that's going to come down. So, I'm just going to press it down there. See, and that cuts that out on the end. Get me? You can see there that that's going to cut it out here. Right? So, go down a little bit further, and I'll cut that bit out. Righto. I'm going to turn it over and line this up where I thought I had it before, which is about there. Where the dent is, right, make it right. I should have lined it up better with the... Well, you haven't, see. Look what I've done. It doesn't matter. I'm going to just do this one to show you a bit of an idea of how to go about it. Maybe you should do it properly though. It'd be easier if we did it properly. And all you've got to do then is just cut that off there. Cut this off here. And here we have a big cotton reel. Okay, and I can just fix that by cutting it across here, and we have a spool so I can wind my cotton on. I'll just do that with this piece because I don't want to lose it. This would be better if it was thicker. Never mind, we've got time for that now. I've already got you enough confused. If you want me to show you that again properly, or I might get some comments about that, me stopping and making a windy thing. But I have made so many things on wound so much stuff on a cardstock, cardboard, I should say, and it all goes yucky and wonky and that after a while. But see, this is, even though this is not very thick, because you've got the cotton around it, it's making it nice, isn't it? And then of course you could go and you could cut the corners on it too if you wanted to. Should have did that before I did this, shouldn't I? Cut the corners. And that'll make nice corners because you can do that with the other side of that envelope making thing. Which I wish I had bought the small one. I didn't know there was a tiny, tiny one that you could make tiny, tiny envelopes out of. I like doing it though. When I was away from it for a while, I hadn't done it for a long time. I come back to it and I couldn't figure out what to do. I've had it for about 3 years. I couldn't work out for the life of me how it worked. But anyway, I figured it out, and you know what I had to do? I had to write on here what it said over here because I couldn't see it. So I've written it down and stick it on so I can see what I've got to do to make it. Because I probably should have done that with this too, write down what I did. Don't you reckon? And then we can just put a little slit in this part here. In here. And that'll go on there. That'll be nice. Okay. And I'll just cut this off a bit further. And now I've got my cotton on there. And this bit here, that I just cut off. I can put the, see how this one I've got lots of different shapes, so I should go on and make myself some of those, shouldn't I, when I'm not, you know, otherwise doing something else. I've cut that back way too far, haven't I? Maybe this one I haven't done far enough. That's what my issue is. It's supposed to go right back to the corner. Look, see? And then I can round them off myself with the scissors. There we go. Because now that it's got the thread in it, it won't go underneath the chopping out thing. It's a bit skewy. It doesn't matter, I don't care. I like it. It's wound up now. So what are we going to do? What are we talking about? We're going to make some little flowers up the side. Okay. Now, because if I was here doing that, I would stop and do that if I thought about it. I would stop and did that because I wanted to save me. This colour, I really love this colour in greens. Absolutely beautiful greens, isn't it? So I'm going to wind that back round there. That bit, we'll still find it. That's what we should do, you know, every time. Not leave it cobbled up on the table, Sonya. Okay, rightio. Now I've got 2 strands of this. And I'm going to thread it, I hope. I was going to go and get my fingernails done today, but when I woke up this morning it was raining. Not anymore. Hasn't been raining since I've decided not to go, you know how that is. And it doesn't matter. I might go out tomorrow and do, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I can never plan ahead too far because I don't sleep very good, so sometimes, and if I'm not in a good mood, I should probably not go anywhere. Hey, come on. So now I'm going to do some little stems up here. I might just do this, I'll show you. It's like a couch. I'm going to couch it down, but I'm going to couch it down on itself. Like, I'm going to go into the back where I think the top of the stem should be, right? Now I've got a large stitch, long stitch, and then I'm going to come along the side of it here and go over the top of it, like so, and hold it down. Go really close to it though, so you can't see. Well, it'll look like a little bit of a knot in the stem or something, won't it? Or a little spiky bit or whatever beats on whatever we're going to make at the top. It'll be a surprise. It'll be a surprise for us both, okay? Or all. Righto, so there you go. So you just go back over the top of that and that holds that stitch down. So that's couching. And usually, well, you can use another thread and put it down first and then couch over the top of it, which I have done previously. So I'm going to take another stem up there, not so far this time, right? And because I like things to be at different levels, and come back down the side of that stem and go down that side, and then I'll just come up this side of it and go down the other side of it, okay? This is the piece of thread. You just want to do that, and that catches that down, okay? And that holds it in place. So then I want another one because I've got to have 3. I've got to have 3. So this one can be, there's one at the top of that's there, the top of that one's there, and the top of this one can be here, okay? And then we just go back in there like that, and down, come up at the, you know, just divide the space, like, you know, what you think it needs to be so far apart, and do that. Now if you wanted to, you could actually use a bit of brown or something to go across it, but I'm just using the same thread because I might be a bit lazy this morning, I don't know. Just a little bit of stitching today, that's all. Sometimes you can have too much stitching, I don't know, but really, you know, you sort of want to do me best. Do me best. Okay, so I'm going to leave that threaded because I have got a truckload of needles and I want to put on some white. I'll do white one. I'll do a white one. Okay, so I need some thread on a good needle with a big hole in the end of it, and I'm not seeing that here. Here we go. What's this one? Yeah, I guess that'll work. Okay. And when I say that, I've been looking. I look at the size of the hole in the top of it. I think I wanted to put white on there, didn't I? Do some white ones. They'll stand out nice. Oh, does this mean I've got to look through the boxes? Wait a minute. It might have something here. Just made that underneath there, I did. That's not... That's not... They're white, maybe cream. Off-whitey sort of thing. It'll look white when it's on there, won't it? Those are some of my pink ones. These are some of my different sorts. There's no white in there, I don't think. Then some... So excited to find all them boxes of cotton. So excited. This is a funny colour. Should I use this? I don't know. That's all right. It looks dirty. It looks dirty to me. Can't use that. It looks dirty. It's probably not dirty, but it shouldn't be. It's been in a box all its life somewhere. Okay, so we're going to do... I should have did a centrepiece first. Should have did a centre knot. And we'll do that too. We will do the centre knot first. Come on, get in there. Right, so we've got that one. We'll thread that on. Now we've got some yellow, so we're going to make a centre knot. I might keep all that thread on it because I want it to be... Sorry, I'm licking and spitting around here. That's not very nice. Sorry about this. Okay, get in there. I might have to have a drink of water. I haven't got any... So don't do that because it makes your cotton swell up. Well, after a while. Oh, maybe I need to take some of them off so I can get them in because I can thread them. And then, see, I can't see. As I said, I'm not seeing very good these days. Okay. I can see, but, you know, I'm not... not to thread the needle. Not like I used to, but maybe I'm just not doing it properly because I used to just fold it over and go straight in there for me, didn't I? Let's go back to that. Instead of trying to push it straight through. Let's go back to doing it this way. Oh, look at that, Sonya. You shouldn't have changed what you were doing. Now you've gone and mucked everything up. So you should have left it alone. You can see this. You can see that. Actually, I don't. It's just, I just feel where it goes. Alright, now we're going to put a little spot. A little French knot just above where that end comes to, where the end of the stem comes to, and then we're going to go round and round and round 3 times. I like 3 times, and down in next to where you come up, and then pull it through like that. And there's one little knot, and then you come up on the other one above where you're... Give yourself a space above that because we're going to be putting a petal in there. We hope we're going to fit a petal in there, and then go down into that. Then this other one here, come up a bit further above it, and go round and round and round and down in that space there. Right, just next to it, don't go back in the same way. So then you've got this here, okay? So now I'm going to end this off at the back. Leave my needle threaded because I've got enough needles to, I don't have to keep doing this. In case I need it, well I will when I'm doing something else, I'm sure. Right, now, get the white one. Get your white thread, which is this is a crochet thread. Not looking as white as I'd like it to be. I don't know what's going on with that. It might be just my eyesight, you know. I've got to stop saying that. Sorry, people. I am sorry. Now, on here, I'm just going to come up. Where am I? Underneath that little knot. And I'm going to make a, and then I'm going to go down in, back down, back, that's sharp, back down in next to it, that where I come out, and then I'm going to put a, come up through here about a tiny millimetre thingy away from that, and go down at the back, and I've got one petal. I think there's one petal. Now I come up here, right near the inside, right near that little knot. Please don't put your finger on anything in case... No, it's good, it's not bleeding, okay. Go back down next to that where you come out. hold on to the thing, don't let it go down. Come over and come up there and make a little detached buttonhole thingy. It's a detached chain stitch actually, Sonya. Detached chain. Come up next to there. Go down in there. Okay. Come back up through here. Before you pull this down, you need to do all them parts because you don't want to. Oh, yeah, now I've got both pieces of thread down in it. Sorry, I'll fix that up and we'll pull that down into there like so. So we've got that bit. It's a big flower on the front of this house. It doesn't matter. It's your work and you can do what you like with it, can't you? I think it looks really cool. And go down in there. That's easier because I've got so much thickness that I'm sewing through. It's easy to take your stitches back down in and come back out again. Okay. Down in there. Come back out. And then we're going to do one over here. And it doesn't matter if it goes onto the door. Nobody's going to care about that. It's going to look really snazzy. And then back up through here. And down through there. Okay. Right. Now I might put a couple more on yet. I don't know because I've got these ones over here to do. And I don't want them to them to be too many. Now this is a good thing. I've got a sharp needle because I'm going through a lot of different. I'm going through a lot of layers here. Going through a lot of layers. So we're on to the next flower. Petal over there. And go down in there close to it. Come up at that bit. So this is really nice, isn't it? Good fun and nice. What you get in the long run. It's a good idea, you know, good things. See, I like to make my things, you know, that personal things for my journals and that. I like to make the covers. And I've got to make the journal to go with it, and I'll be able to do that. I'm excited to start something else. Even if you haven't finished what you're doing. It doesn't matter, does it? You need to be able to step back and look at it for a while before you change, you know, you might change your mind about what you're doing. Sometimes we've got to do that. We've got to look at it and think now, well, I might have to, because maybe if you're not feeling up to what you're doing, you might not do your best piece of work. You know what I mean? There's nothing worse than having to do something you don't want to, or you haven't got the urge or whatever the case may be. Now that's looking pretty good. I think I might have to go over there and put another couple in on this one. I don't know yet. We'll see what it looks like. Now we'll come over here and we'll do this one. Go back down in there. Come out here somewhere. Don't go through the other thread. Down in there. I might have put that one a bit on an angle, I think. I do like making half a flower though too, you know, to pretend like it's laying down a bit. I mean, I'll show you. I'll just do that on this one, eh? You just want to go, start at the side like that. And just put a few petals on. The wind come along and blew it off, you see, that's what happened. Or it's just tipped sideways a bit today. Yep. Righto. Up through there. And get that one down. Another one out this side here. Because I didn't fill that section in very good. So I want to do that. Make it come down this way. Okay. And down in there. So he's sort of sitting sideways. Look at that. So he's like he's hanging down that way. He's having a hang down there. Now I might put another one over here. On this one, I'm gonna put another petal here and one at the other side of it too. Only small, only doing small, but they need to. I think it needs to be filled in nicely. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect because we're not Mother Nature. We can't make things absolutely perfect, can we? And then one on this side here, because I feel this gap's too big. Ouch. Put this up through here, catch onto that, go through that bit, and pull it back through to the back. And look at the difference it makes when you actually do a bit more on it. Look how much better it looks when it's got enough on there. I mean, I don't know if this one here has, but I think it does. I'm thinking I really like it. But anyway, so I hope that you're enjoying this. Now we've got a little bit of work to do on that one up there, and then I've got to decide what else I'm going to put throughout it. It just depends, you know. I thought about a few mushrooms, I don't know, little mushroom houses. They're going to be an awful lot of work on this tiny little piece of stuff. But why not? I mean, you know, you've got to get a good pair of scissors, would be a good idea. Now I'm going to put all those in here that have got threads on them so I can use them. And I'll be able to find it, won't I? Will I do that? Will I be able to find this? Come here, you. That's the way. Get in there. Right. I'll have that one too, even though I don't think I use much of it. But because it's magnetic, it'll hang on to me cotton, me needles. So thank you, everybody, for watching, and I hope you're enjoying this. And one of the ladies said she's stitching along with me, and she's made her little houses and she really likes them, so that's good. If you haven't got the tiny little buttons, you know, you can just put a little bit of felt or anything on there, make a little French knot, you know, just wrap it around a bit longer and put it through, or even the sequence looks really good as a little bit of something. But anyway, so we'll finish off going up there with those, I think, because I really enjoy doing that. I really like making that. And thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.